Now at 5, the possibility of FC Cincinnati moving to the city's West End gets even more real. 9 on Your Side has just learned the club has signed an option to buy land in the West End. Evan Millward is live there now with how this story has developed in just the last hour, Evan.
Yeah, Kristen, we just confirmed with the Cincinnati Metropolitan, easy for me to say, Housing Authority, that FC Cincinnati approached that agency back on the 16th to buy land here in the West End. Obviously, this comes one day after club president Jeff Birding sent a letter to the Cincinnati School Board to lay the groundwork, possibly to use the land that Stargell Stadium sits on. There are lots of signs that things are happening in the West End.
There are businesses, there are individuals who are actively looking at their options to relocating to the West End.
Those signs all around. This one promises loft apartments. This one, urban expansion, a renovation job. Deeper Roots Coffee just moved its roastery to this building on Banks and Coleraine. Now, FC Cincinnati?
Yeah, I called it Plan B.
The soccer club spent much of the run-up to its major league bid focusing on this site in Oakley, asking the city and county for tens of millions in infrastructure spending.
Frankly, I think what I had always been led to believe is that Oakley really wasn't an option, and that West End was, in fact, the preferred option.
School board member Ryan Messer tells me he wasn't surprised to see this letter from Birding last night laying the groundwork for a West End stadium. But he says everything is preliminary, far too early for decisions.
I think everybody loves FCC and what it's done for the city. Let's just make sure that that goodwill continues even through this decision.
He's calling for more community engagement. So is the Oakley Community Council.
We would just like to know if we are to be considered. We need to obviously start planning now.
On City Council, new Councilman Jeff Pastor says the money's committed, but can be moved to another neighborhood like the one he grew up in.
This will be great for my young children here at Robert A.Taft High School to see a professional sport right in their backyard.
More momentum for a neighborhood that is starting to pick up.
It's positive spin for the West End, regardless of how you look at it.
And in that letter, Birding didn't rule out the site in Newport either. I checked with Newport City Manager's office in the last hour. They tell me there's been no movement, no real debate with FC Cincinnati about any changes there. As for Cincinnati Public Schools, which owns this land, they will likely talk about this at their meeting next Wednesday. We're live in the West End tonight. I'm Evan Millward, 9 on Your Side.